Welcome back to Windy Hill Kennel. Today is the 27th of December. We're on the countdown for New Year's. Not too far. I don't know where the time flies. Gee, many Christmas. So we're downstairs this afternoon, This afternoon with Siri's kids. Eyes are not open yet. They're 11 days old. So it's a little bit early to open up. I probably sometime between tomorrow and the weekend, they'll pop open. So for now, can't tell you anything about them other than at least not eye color. And normally we don't have a lot of blue in her kids' eyes. So I'm not really counting on blue eyes in this litter. I mean, it's a possibility with the Merles, but it's not something we've had with her before. So these guys are doing really good, and they're fat. I was gonna put them kind of in an order, and they started squirming around like a bunch of little worms. So I just kind of left them alone. These guys are gonna be 8 weeks old on the 10th of February. I have a suspicion, knowing her kids, as fast as they grow, and she gets to where she pushes them away and they eat pretty early, I would almost bet you they'll be able to go home the week of Valentine's Day. This litter we do not spay and neuter because of size. So I don't know, I just don't know where to tell you they're gonna fall. There's a couple, this is probably the biggest pup in the litter. I think it's a male. And so her puppies probably will not be spayed. We usually don't do toys. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and see what happens when they get a little bit bigger. I did not microchip them yet. I just could not bring myself to stick them with that nasty needle. So when we're done today, we're going straight upstairs and shoot pictures. Then I'm going to stick them with a nasty needle. So I just didn't want them to have alcohol all over their back before I put the chip in them. So we'll chip them when we go upstairs. And so their new pictures should be on sometime by tomorrow afternoon, because I shot Fiona's and I did Brooks, and I have these guys to get on. So that's a lot of pictures to go through and get on the website. But I will have them on, I would say, by tomorrow evening, unless something unbelievably weird happens around here. I'll spend some computer time tonight and work on them, and then I'll work on them some more tomorrow. So let's get started. Once their eyes open, they'll get their first bath. And after that, they get a weekly bath. They'll get their toenails cut. How about your toenails? Yeah, you're going to get your toenails cut today, too. They're really, is this the second time they've had them cut? Or first? Second? I wondered, because we cut them within just a few days after birth, and these are really scratchy. So we'll do their nails today when we do their pictures. All right, well, there's no sense in reaching for this microchipper because they're not microchipped. All right, this is a chocolate Merle male. He's a chocolate party Merle. Party means it's a white puppy with colored spots, or you could say a colored puppy with white spots. But normally the white is dominant. The underneath part of the puppy is almost always pure white. And then you have different spots. Sometimes you have a pattern. Sometimes you just have a spot here and a spot here, and it's all white everywhere else. But the party just means it's got a couple colors on the coat. And plus it's a Merle to boot. But this little guy is really cute. He's got a really pretty face. He's got a perfect blaze. He's going to have a brown nose when his nose finishes filling out. And, oh, I never noticed the black. He has that dark brown stripe that goes right from his eye right up to his ear. It's like he's got a big swoosh on his forehead. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. Tails are done. Dew claws are done. So all that's finished. Let's see what he weighs. 13.8. This guy's also, I just got caught sight of the brown. So he's also going to have brown eyebrows, brown on the face, and he definitely has brown in the ears. And the ears are starting to open. Let me get a hold of your ears. So these ears are starting to open. They're still sealed, but there's hair, down in the ear canal, there's little pieces of skin starting to flake off. And if you look at the original video, they were much tighter than that down on the inside of the canal. So they're starting to open, and eyes usually open right along with them. So he's got almost a full white collar. breaks off just a little bit right here before it goes down and joins the shoulder color. So he's got a little break in that. All right, so down you go. This is another male, I think. This is yep, this is a phantom, maybe. Nope, you're changing all over. Never mind, forget that last comment. So if you look underneath here, and let's do up here, it's easier. See this reddish color on his head? He's gonna completely change to that color. He's gonna be that color all over. You can see the color. At first I thought he was a phantom because he has all that red on, bend your foot. He has all this red on his foot. But you can see over the eyes, it's all turning red. Up behind his ears are turning red. And he's got red in this coat big time. He's got the phantom markings under his tail. He's got the red under his tail, but his whole body's gonna change. So I don't know where to tell you it's gonna end up. Will he be all red all over? Anybody knows? Those eyebrows above his eyes, actually it's his eyelid. Above his eyelid is all a cream color, but he's red on his head and red on the eyebrows. So this will be an interesting puppy to watch the transition on how he changes. And his belly, it's got any white? Oh, I know you don't like to turn it over. Nope, no white anywhere on his belly, no white on his toes. So he may end up being a completely red, I don't know. You're gonna be a Schnoodle Irish setter. You're gonna look like the color of an Irish setter. He is 13, no, he's 12.6 ounces as of today. I know it, you're gonna be interesting to watch the color changes. Schnoodles are like a chameleon. That's what's fun about them, for us anyway. You start out with one thing and sometimes you end up with another because there's so many color genetics behind a poodle and a schnauzer. I think anymore on the books, there's 12 colors of schnauzers out now. And I think they still only accept 3 colors in the ring. I think it's black, salt and pepper, and black and silver. But it's been so long since I've checked it, it may have changed. But there's about 12 colors of schnauzers out there. This is the female, and she does not have the coloring on her legs like he did. But do I see that coloring in your legs? How about behind your ears? I don't want to say yes, but I think so. But let me see your feet. Yeah, you kind of have that on your toes. I don't know. I'm not going to say yes. I'm going to say she's still a chocolate. Do you have it under your tail? No. She only has the chocolate, but if you were up here and holding her, different ways I hold her, I see a red cast to this coat. So I don't know. Let's say she's going to change in the next couple weeks. If she's going to, we'll be able to tell. She is 13.6 ounces. But you may end up being like your brother, except he started out as a phantom, but I can see red down her coat, but I can't see it predominantly under the coat. But the tips of this are red when you look down on it. So we'll see. All right, so this one is another Merle. This is a female. What are you doing? I see ya. She has the cutest little pixie face. She looks like this little pixie. She's going to have a brown nose because she's a chocolate. She's a chocolate Merle. You don't see much merling on her, but the little spots that are under her skin are still there from where she, in this little, you can see a little bit of merling right in here. You see the merling on her ears? She's definitely got the merling on both ears. So it's hard to tell if the merling, until you cut that coat, if the merling's going to show or not, but she is a Merle. Huh. You got frosted ears, and she's got that dark splash right above her nose also. I know I touched her face. I made you yawn. All right, let's see what she weighs. She's 10.8 ounces. So far she's the lowest, I think. Yeah, I think she is. Oh, I know. I scared you when I touched you, didn't I? This is a chocolate Merle. This is a phantom chocolate Merle. She has the brown. Is this she or he? It's a she. She has the brown on her legs. She's got the brown on her face. She's got the brown in her ears. She's got brown eyebrows. And if you see the sides of her cheeks, she's got brown on her cheeks. So she's going to be a phantom Merle. Nose has already turned brown. And I think from when her feeling her, she's going to be the littlest one in here. She's got a little bit of white on those front toes. She's 9.6. All right, so that gives you an idea. We're going, like I said, we will microchip them when we go upstairs to cut their toenails, take their pictures, and give them a microchip. The other thing, if you look at head size in this litter, look at the dimensions of his head across there. Let me sit this one next to him. See the dimension difference? Look how big this skull is, how small this skull is. And this chocolate female, way different size. So this puppy, I'm 99% sure is going to be the smallest in the end out of this litter. See the skull difference between her and this little one? So I'd say this is the smallest. This is going to be next to the smallest. This is a toss-up. This female is going to be as big or bigger than this one. Although males usually get bigger, but she's the biggest female. So in the order of size on females, small, medium, and large. And these two, it's anybody's guess. They're both boys. Head sizes are about the same. Body sizes are about the same. So it'll be a wait and see. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Eyes won't be open for about another week. And sometime, I shouldn't say a week, but between 12 and 16 days, eyes are usually open. So it won't be too much longer. We'll have eyes for you. But I will go ahead and shoot just a quick couple pictures to get them on the website. And if you have any questions at all once they go on the website, you're more than welcome to give me a call. It may be not until tomorrow evening when I get the photos done, because I've got a litter of 10 I just shot this morning. We did the litter of 5 a little bit ago for Fiona, and we have this litter of 5. So I have a lot of puppies to shoot. There's 20 pictures to put on the website, and so it's going to take me probably till tomorrow evening to get them all done and on. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions at all, give me a call. Please don't email me. Right now, it's just we're crazy busy, more than we've been for a long time. So I hope you had a great holiday. I hope you have a safe New Year's coming up. It's going to be here before we know it. It's crazy how quick it goes. When I was a kid, it couldn't go fast enough. Now that I'm an old lady, it goes too fast. I'm ready for it to slow down. So you guys have a great one. I hope that you have a blessed week. And I hope that you make New Year's resolutions that will include Jesus in your family's portfolio. I hope that if you are not attending a church, I hope and encourage you to look into that. I know it's been a massive difference in our lives, and I'm sure it can in yours. So have a great week, and we'll talk to you later.